So in today's class, we're going to talk about classifications of vertebrates, that is, animals with backbone. So before we proceed further, we're going to look at some certain things that we're going to use ahead of the class, okay, so that you can understand the class better. So the first one that we're going to look at today are the warm-blooded animals, or you can call them the homeothermic animals. So what are warm-blooded animals? Warm-blooded animals are animals that can maintain their internal body temperature. They can generate their own heat and maintain their internal body temperature. A perfect example is your bird. Have you ever seen a bird during cold season? They will likely dig a hole and start shaking their body inside the hole to maintain their internal body temperature. They likely generate their own heat by themselves. So let's move on to cold-blooded animal, or you can call them the poikilothermic animals. Okay, so the cold-blooded animals are animals that cannot generate their internal body heat. Instead, they depend on the temperature of the surrounding. A good example of that is the lizard, the reptiles. Okay, so have you ever seen a lizard when moving? After the lizard moves for some time, it will look like it's hopping. I don't know how to explain it, but it will look like it's doing like this. Some people said it's doing push-up. No, that's not push-up. That is the lizard trying to maintain an internal body temperature. The lizard is trying to generate heat because as at that point, the temperature is very cold for that particular lizard. I'm just using lizard as an example so you understand better. So let's move on to the third one, which is the amniotic egg. The amniotic egg is like a waterproof egg and is very soft. It contains a specialized embryonic membrane which gives nourishment to the developing embryo. So the fourth one we're going to look at today is the oviparous animal. So the oviparous animal are animals that lay their egg outside, develop it outside, and hatches it outside. What are ovoviviparous animal? Ovoviviparous animal are animal that lay their egg inside their body, nourish it inside their body, hatches it inside their body, but gives birth to it without a placenta. So note that ovoviviparous animal does not give birth with a placenta. Rather, they give birth without a placenta. So the sixth one we're going to look at today is the viviparous animal. Viviparous animal are animal that produce their baby inside their body, nourish it inside their body, and gives birth to it with a placenta. It's normally found in mammals. So the first one we're looking at today are the pisces. You can also call them the fish. So the pisces have backbone, which makes them vertebrates, right? So the pisces are entirely aquatic. That means they cannot survive on land. The pisces have two chambered hearts, one atrium and one ventricle, and they possess a single circulation. That is, the blood passes through their hearts only once in a complete circuit. Pisces have streamlined bodies, which helps them to move freely in water and detection of vibrations in water. They excrete ammonia or urea. They are poikilothermic animals, also known as the cold-blooded animals. Like I said earlier, poikilothermic animals are animals that rely on the temperature of the environment. Okay, so they are divided into two classes, which are the chondrocytes and the osteocytes. The chondrocytes are also known as the cartilaginous fishes, and the osteocytes are also known as the bony fishes. So now let's look at the unique characteristics of cartilaginous and bony fishes. Like I said, cartilaginous fishes are also known as the chondrocytes, while the bony fishes are also known as the osteocytes. So the cartilaginous fishes lack an operculum, that is their gill cover. Okay, so they lack an operculum and they possess a plaquette scale. And example of these cartilaginous fishes are the shark, the rays, etc. So now let's look at the bony fishes. The bony fishes possess an operculum and they have a circular scale. And also, example of these bony fishes are the tilapia, the catfish, etc. So Pisces are oviparous animal. That is, they lay their egg outside, develop it outside, and nourish it outside. Okay, so let's dive into the amphibians. The amphibians have a dual nature of life. Amphibians are the first to evolve out of water and survive on land. Isn't that crazy? But they are not completely terrestrial. In their larval stage, they are aquatic animals because they use their gills for respiration, but in their adult stage they are terrestrial animals. The process whereby they use their skin is called a cutaneous respiration, and the process whereby they use their lungs is called a pulmonary respiration. And the amphibians have 3-chambered hearts, which is 2 atria and 1 ventricle. They are poikilothermic animal or cold-blooded animal. That is, they rely on the temperature of the environment. They have dried waterproof skin covered with scale, which helps to prevent loss of water. Amphibians are ovoviviparous animal. An example of these animals are the frog, the toad, etc. The male frog differs from the female frog by the production of sound, and this process is called vocalization. So, therefore, the male frog produces sound and the female frog does not produce sound. The process whereby they mate is called amplissos. Now, let's move on to the reptilia. The reptilia are terrestrial animal, that is, they live on land, and they produce amniotic egg. Like I said earlier, amniotic egg is like a waterproof jelly-like egg that contains specialized embryonic membrane that give nourishment to the embryo, and that is what results in their name, reptiles. So the reptiles possess homodont dentition. That means all their teeth are arranged equally. All their teeth are of equal sizes. Reptiles possesses scales all over their body to prevent water loss. They undergo basking for temperature regulation. Reptiles are poikilothermic animal or cold-blooded animal. That is, they depend on the temperature of the surrounding. Okay, reptiles are ovoviviparous animal. That is, they produce their egg inside, wait until it hatches, and produces it without a placenta. So let's look at the unique characteristics of reptiles. Reptiles have 3-chambered hearts, except crocodile and alligator, which have 4-chambered hearts. Reptiles excrete through their kidney and breathe through their lungs. Examples are the snake, the lizard, the tortoise, the crocodile, the alligator, etc. So quickly, let's dive into apes. What are apes? Apes have a unique characteristics. That means they are known for possessing feathers all over their body. They possess a gland on their skin known as the print gland, which helps in lubricating their skin. Apes have feathers, which is used for insulation, therefore making them warm-blooded or homeothermic animals. That is, they can generate their own internal heat to keep them warm. So, apes have 4 complete chambered hearts. Apes are oviparous animal. That is, they lay their egg outside, develop them outside, and hatches them outside. Okay? Example are the hummingbird, the ostrich, etc. So let's look at the last one for this class, which is the mammals. The mammals have a unique characteristics, which is the mammary gland. The mammary gland helps in production of milk, etc. Mammals are warm-blooded animals and they possess a complete 4-chambered heart. Mammals possess heterodont dentition, that is, all their teeth are of different sizes. Example are the human. We have different sizes of teeth, which is called an heterodont dentition. Like you can see the incisors here is different from this canine over here, okay? So that's heterodont dentition. They have different sizes of teeth. Mammals are divided into three subclass, which is the monotremes, the marsupials, and the placenta. Both are monotremes. Monotremes are egg-laying mammals. Example of that are the duck, platypus, etc. So let's move on to the marsupials. The marsupials are the pouch-bearing mammals. A good example of that is the kangaroo, okay? And lastly, the placentas are the live-bearing mammals. And a good example of that are we humans. We are a placenta mammals, goats, whales, etc. So guys, we have come to the end of this class. Like and subscribe for more, and see you guys in my next class. Bye.